One big lesson that I cannot deny I've learned since I got married is the power of association, of those who I listen to, and what I intentionally decide to work on. I have been very, very conscious about the people I listen to, the inspiration I draw from, and the lessons I decide to learn or to pick from each person's story. From relationships that are working, marriages that have worked, that I see working, even from those that are not working, I decide to pick the lessons. Okay, what did not make this work? How can I try to use this as a lesson to help my marriage, to help my relationship, to help my family, to help people around me? And that is why I'm putting this out there. Not that we have the best of relationships, but because we are intentional to make it work, and we feel this story can help someone, can inspire someone, can motivate someone, just like hearing other people's stories have motivated us to keep working, to keep intentionally putting the work into our marriage. So if you're someone that love stories, that love happy relationships, that like making things work in the context of marriage, relationships, and family, I'm sure you'll like this channel. So thank you for tuning in. Some few months ago, myself and my husband clocked 9 years in marriage, and we decided to sit down and talk to ourselves and say, oh, what's been working? What have we learned? And then we put up these videos together. First of all, the videos were not for public viewing, so they were not made with YouTube in mind. But over the months, we decided to bring it up out there. So there might just be few things that you feel, oh, we weren't addressing the audience or as such, but we hope you get the lesson, and we hope it inspires you one way or the other. Thank you for watching. Continue from where we stopped. We're still talking about the things we've learned, 9 things we've learned, or 9 lessons we've learned so far in our marriage. Okay, so do you want to go first?
The 9th year anniversary edition.
The 9th year anniversary. Yes, we are wearing matching PJs because we're actually out for our anniversary getaway, belated one. Last week was our anniversary, but we couldn't go. We couldn't schedule it for last week, so here we are, and it's going so good so far. Yeah. So maybe that should make a premise to what I wanted to share. One lesson we've been intentional about in our marriage is taking time to exhale, deliberately taking time to exhale, taking time to explore new things. You know, if you're not careful, exhaling. Will I say taking time to relax and just,
talk about everything.
Yes, and just get out of the ordinary, get out of the usual, take yourself out of the, the same space, go to somewhere new. And it doesn't have to be luxury. I remember the earlier times of our marriage, we couldn't afford to, go out, go for getaways. We just take a walk in our estate. Just take a walk, every evening at Lokogoma. We just, after the kids are asleep, our sister was living with us then, just leave them, and maybe at 9 p.m. we just take a walk and walk around, the estate, like 2 or 3 rounds.
Sometimes
and
prayer walk.
Sometimes we make it prayer walk, we walk, and I think prayer always ends it after we've talked about our troubles, our challenges, talk about how we feel, talk about how our goals and everything, discuss, like talk, laugh, and then we end it with prayers, just walking and praying, holding hands around, and then we'll come home, relax. So just taking time to exhale, to explore and create sweet memories, dance around the house, make videos with the kids. It started very, very much back then. So I didn't save so many videos then, but I remember at almost every birthdays, we dance, just put up a song, and we used to, this Moses Bliss, Bigger Every Day. Used to be our anthem few years before we left Nigeria. Just create memories. I can remember our first year of marriage. If you remember, there's this man in our church then that used to say, you guys you're just happy and you're all cuddled around each other because it's your first year. You just got married. We just smiled because we wanted it to work. We weren't happy because we were newbies in marriage, which is normal or popular, but we're just like, we had to be intentional about it. So even when there were not things to laugh about, make fun of things. You don't have money, just do something and be happy. Try to be happy. It's very intentional. And that has been something that we like on a normal basis. Be intentional about exhaling, about exploring, doing new things, about making each other happy.
I've learned to laugh. Just laugh and laugh, really. I'm not easy not to crack, really, in terms of jokes. But every time your jokes really make me laugh, and I laugh.
When we got married, the jokes were not. I would just joke. I'll be the same person to crack the joke. I'll be the same person to laugh. He wasn't laughing. It wasn't. But now we talk, we joke, we can amuse ourselves. It's getting better. I can really say it's getting better. It's getting better.
I think another thing is, which is stronger, is planning. Really, more deliberate about planning and intentional. Especially, looking at decade goal, break it down to years, and working on each of those years and making sure that we are really, making sure we are working towards that goals. And
I remember before we got married, you had this 5-year goal, 10 years goal, 20-year goal. Before we got married, we had to put it up together. That's one strong area.
We're still within the first decade, really, which is quite remarkable. We still have 1 year to go, and a lot have actually been, happened, and I'm grateful to God for the journey so far. God has a way of, taking us through different turns and routes. However, we're still coming through to the end of the same destination. Then one key thing is you need to be deliberate to have a family vision and work towards it. Really, the vision on paper does not work itself. You don't work at it, and that's one thing, being passionate about that. This is the driving focus for this family, and this is what we are working towards as a family, and we are achieving it together. One of the goals we set up for last year was to make sure that we clear all our debts, and which God help us, we're able to clear. And this year we are being deliberate about our fitness. We say, okay, which activity which exercise can we both engage in? We sign up for swimming, and we're making good progress in that area as well. And one of our family goals is actually to be a role model to other homes. And by and large, really, it's not that we just want to bring ourselves that we're going to be role models to you, but God has really helped us to be influencers to other homes in one way or the other because of all what we've written years ago. We don't even know how we're going to become role models, but we just wrote it, and
that was during our premarital counseling. Then we're like, what's the vision for this home?
And it's a lot. It's, for me, 9 years married to this wonderful and beautiful woman has been really tremendous. I've grown, I've improved, and become a better version of myself.
I'm a better person.
And I'm also learning more about myself on not to, try to, not a spontaneous person, really, but just take things easy. I'm always what is the next thing, but taking time to really savor and enjoy the moment. Really, it's fun being married to you and enjoying the moment with it, lots. Your deliberateness, your intentionality has been, has proven worthwhile, really, for us, for me, and also for the children. We're better for it. I love you, treasure.
I love you too. One blessing I cannot deny, or one lesson I cannot deny that I've learned in the few years of getting married is getting married. It's not marriage.